Hey cosplayers, one of the questions that I get more than probably anything is the question, who should I cosplay next? And while that may seem like a question that's like, well, only you can answer that question, I thought about it and I was like, I wonder if there is some way that I can make a formula that will help anybody be able to answer that question for themselves. So in today's video, I've actually come up with a little quiz that I'll make available for you guys. Link to it link to it in the description below that you can just download for free and be able to take this quiz and follow along. So go ahead and go grab that. And while you're going there, go ahead and comment down below as well and tell me, with the words, tell me, so that I'll know that you want to know who you should cosplay next. All right, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button on your way back up and the bell notification so you get notified of all of these cosplay quick tip clips. Whenever they come out, you can stay on top of your game and cosplay like a boss. All right, so you got this. This is the front. Let's turn around here on the back. We've got the questions. And now I'm just going to walk you through how to use this. So let's just jump in and get going on it. All right. Olivia's going to come around here so you can see. I recommend probably doing this in pencil. Just tilt with your hands. There we go. All right, so with this, I'd recommend just doing it in pencil. You can do it in pen if you'd like, but if you need to erase anything, pencil's a great way to go. So you start off with character options, right? So this is going to be just you brainstorming off the bat, super quick. Hey, who are all the characters I can think of that it would be fun to cosplay or that I've liked in the past or different things like that, right? So just for quick notes, I'm just going to write down like...
I knew that was
a couple here. Spider-Man, Captain America. Okay, Adam from the Legends of Tomorrow. DC. Let's see, who else? Other people. Anyway, etc.
Iron Man.
Sure, we'll do Iron Man. I'm already doing this, but Hiccup and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do the list as long as you want, but I've just got 5 here. But write as many as you can think of out right there. And then what you'll do is after that, then you're going to go through that list and you're going to think of, okay, these are the characters that I've liked, that I've said I would like to cosplay maybe at some point in time, or that I've enjoyed something about them in the past. Then you're going to think about that list, go through and write down just the top 5 in order of preference, of favorite to least favorite, of the costume that you like the most. So just thinking about their costume, which one are you the most excited about, and write out, just the top 5 that in there that you're the most excited about to least excited about. So you'll put that here. This is your reordered list right here. So if I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, maybe let's go with Hiccup, Captain America, right? Then Adam, Iron Man. So you're just reordering. If you only had 5, you're just reordering them. Otherwise, if you had more, you're narrowing it down a little bit, eliminating some of the ones that maybe aren't ready for you yet, right? Okay, so reorder them in the list again from your favorite costume, like the costume that makes you the most excited, that you just wish. Don't consider skill in this or anything else. Just only think of just which costume are you the most excited about that you would love to be able to wear and look legit in, right? Okay, so now that you've reordered your list, then you're going to go with each character and write out 5 characteristics that you admire about that character. Okay, so for Hiccup, this would be like maybe his creativity. He's kind of like an engineer kind of person, making a bunch of crazy cool stuff. Maybe his like loyalty to his family and friends. Like creativity is one thing, but I think maybe we could just say another one that's like smart. Uh, his leadership skills, right? And just write out this for every character. Leadership and integrity. Okay. So just 5 characteristics about that character that you admire. You'd go through the whole list here. I'm going to just write like a couple extra ones here on Captain America and on some other ones, just to kind of have some to show you the example. But you'll write them all out for each one. 5 characteristics that you admire about them. Oh yeah, funny. Iron Man's also funny. We'll put that too. Integrity here. Okay, right? So just imagine I filled them all out, but just for your guys' time, I'm not going to write them all out. Then what you're going to do, here is where the answer for you starts to form, okay? So we've got our list reordered by favorite costume. And once again, don't consider skill in this at all. This has nothing to do. Don't think about like, oh man, I can't build something like that, so I'm going to not put that as my favorite costume. Just list it as your favorite if you would love to be able to wear that and have it look legit, right? Okay, so then you order those, and then you go through each character, write out 5 characteristics you admire about them. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to assign points for each of these that in this reordered list that you have. So you're going to start at the top. 5 for Hiccup, 4 for Captain America, 3, 2, 1, right? So just reverse order with number of points. So 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point.
And that just has to be.
And this will get added over here once we have our like point totals, right?
Just has to do with being number 1.
Yeah, so it just has to do with this one was your favorite costume, right? So it gets 5 points for being your favorite, 4 points for being your next, etc. Right? Now we come over to the characteristics, and this is where the somebody could be listed first here, but they could still win with this characteristic section. So what you're going to do is go through each characteristic and circle how many times that's repeated, right? So creativity, I don't have it repeated anywhere else, okay? So just 1 for that. So you're going to multiply that number or that characteristic by the total number of times it's repeated throughout your entire list of characteristics for every character. Okay, so then loyalty. Let's see, I've got another loyalty there. So we've got loyalty twice. So this one's going to be 2 points, right? Then smart. Let's see, do I have smart anywhere else? No.
You would. Iron Man's smart.
Oh yeah, so let's say smart's right here too, right? Okay, so we've got smart twice. So
Spider-Man.
Okay, we're going to say smart was 3 times, right? So
Adam's smart.
okay, that's true. That's true too.
Hiccup's smart.
Yeah. So okay, so we're going to say that one was 4, right? So we got Hiccup that's smart, Adam smart, Iron Man smart, Spider-Man smart. So that's 4 of them. It's repeated 4 times. So for that characteristic, it's going to get 4 points for each. Leadership. So I have leadership here and with Captain America. So that's repeated twice. And then integrity. So I've got integrity, integrity, integrity. And so that's 3 times. So I'm going to just put 3 next to each of these. And then funny and funny. So these are both 2, right? So you just go through and basically award a point to each one of these characteristics based on how many times it's repeated across the board, right? And you give that same point number for that characteristic throughout. Now, all you need to do is just go ahead and go through and tally up all the points from your reordered list and your characteristics list. And so for Hiccup, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 points. Ooh, 17 is a good number. One of my faves. So then Captain America, 4 points, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, Cap. Well, he is disadvantaged because he doesn't have as many characteristics. Adam, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 for Adam. Iron Man, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 again for Iron Man there now. Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay. So then you look at it and your list over here. Now you can see even though some of these were a little bit further down on the list, they had a higher score, like Adam and Spider-Man, partially because I didn't fill out my whole list. But you will see that happen based on just the characteristics and that different things. So we can see that our clear winner is Hiccup with 17 points. He has the highest score, so you should cosplay Hiccup Haddock from How to Train Your Dragon 3. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Now the reason I have this set up the way that I do is because, yeah, there we go. The reason I have this set up the way that I do is because I believe strongly that cosplay is a lot more than just dressing up, and that there are so many reasons why we pick a certain cosplay, and a lot of them are subconscious maybe to us, and part of those have to do with the characteristics or the things that those characters stand for, or they have some type of characteristic that we wish we had or that we want to have in ourselves. And so we cosplay them and borrow those characteristics and eventually make them part of ourselves. And so I think that's why I integrated the characteristic side of thing. But then also too, I feel like we have a big passion for the beauty, the design, the creativity that goes into these costumes and things like that. And there's just something about it. We're like, wow, I just want to wear that. I want to be that character, have that, you know, confidence or whatever it is that they have, and become that character, right? And a lot of times we let ourselves get distracted by thinking, oh, well, I can't do that costume because I don't have the skills to do it. And here on my channel, I'm all about giving you guys everything that I learn and that I know, and show you that anybody can cosplay regardless of skill level, and where you can start nice and easy. Pick the character that you love, go with it, and there's templates available online from different people that you can get. You can get some things that are, you know, pre-made, and just, you know, buy those pieces, or, you know, make something yourself. But it can be super easy, especially with inexpensive materials like EVA foam, which we have tons of tutorials about on this channel. But don't be afraid to just jump in, because you're going to learn so much more just by doing it. Yeah, you may redo a piece multiple times. This Captain America shield, it was so cool. I thought it was, like, when I first made it, and it still holds up, but I could do so much better now. And don't be afraid to have to redo a piece if it's this character that you love. After you learn a bunch of stuff, you're like, oh man, I can make that so much better now that I know about this material or this, right? And so dive in, do what you're passionate about, try to become that character, borrow those characteristics. Here's a great way to be able to help having a hard time picking from a bunch that you love. Go grab this cosplay quiz, and it'll tell you who you should cosplay next. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you have anyone else that's asked you this question, you see somebody ask this question online, please share this video with them. Send them over this PDF, and say, hey, I've got this quiz for you. Check out this video. It walks you through how to do it. It'll help you out. Decide your favorite character, right? Or the next character you should cosplay. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, please give this video a like, share it with a friend, and let us know what your greatest challenges are when it comes to cosplay. And we'll answer your question in a future video. Thank you guys. Cosplay on, my friends. See ya.